I was organising before, and I'd been trained in leadership, I'd been trained in like time management, personal management, but I always felt there was something missing and not really changing lives. And when I heard this method, I thought that's the missing link that I've been looking for. I wanted to meet Marie. She wasn't doing any training then outside of Japan as far as I was aware. But then I heard that she had started teaching in America. So I contacted two KonMari consultants who'd trained with Marie. They were back in the UK, one in Scotland and one in London. And I asked them, what did they think? Did they think it was, good training? And of course they did. And then I travelled to London because one of them was doing a seminar herself now. After just a few months, she was now running a course herself. So I came to listen to her and I was really impressed. And still, that same consistent message. I decided I was going to go to New York where she was now doing the training. So in 2017, I travelled to New York with my husband. He went off sightseeing. I went to train, absolutely amazing. I had the time of my life there. And then not long after, I got certified and I've never looked back. It's just such an amazing training, just brilliant. Before I came across Marie Kondo, I was doing home organising. And then I heard Marie's book on an audio on YouTube, which was really strange, but someone had recorded her book in 2015 and I listened to it and I was absolutely blown away by what I was hearing. And I listened and I listened. I travelled a lot at that time and I don't know how many times I listened to that audio, which just got inside of me. And I was so inspired by the message that she was bringing. And I'd listened to the audio, then I started watching YouTubes that were coming out, and there was such a consistency of what she was saying that I was just overwhelmed by this practical solution. Her calmness, her joy, her peace, that she just fills a place with joy when she walks in, and she has an ability to create a calm in a space. But also just that consistency of the same message and the same simple truth of how you can change people's lives. Just working with people one-on-one and being able to hold that space for them and just working through with them to find that joy that's going to change their lives, starting off at a starting point where they are, and then taking them through a process. And I think it's just being able to take people through that process is just lovely. I think as a new consultant, it's good to make community, particularly with the group that you train with, because they're your buddies, they know what's happening, they've trained with you, they've learned with you. So yeah, community is everything. So start making connections with people, network, but network with purpose. Find those groups of people that you actually resonate with. So know what your purpose is, have a big vision, and pursue that vision and just keep going. It's in your heart, the thing you want, just pursue it until you make it happen. It's changed my life in many ways. I know myself better now, still learning after all these years, things still surprise me. But it just helped me to look at myself, because I'd spent a long time trying to help other people, but now it was my turn to see what I was up to. And I was quite surprised at the amount of things I had, even though I was an organiser. Once I started to implement Marie's method into my own life and started moving things out, and it's not about moving stuff out, it's about keeping the things that you love. I was discovering those things I didn't love and why on earth did I have them in my life. But it's also taught me of how I operate as well. I can be quite untidy, but because I've got systems in place, things can go away again. So I can be guilty of being untidy, but they can go away again. So I think she's just taught me so much about myself that it's been a journey of discovery.